Welcome to the Kareem Report, aka Mr. 100 Likes. How you guys doing? Wow. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. First and foremost, man, I definitely want to apologize of being on live like that last night. I was feeling a little nice. Was out, drinking. A lot of my guys hit me up like, "Yo, don't do that." So I definitely appreciate you guys for you know what I mean, telling me that, and sometimes you get a little carried away. You're feeling nice and you just come out and you speak your mind, whatever. But I also want to give props to everyone who responded in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of guys, like I said, some guys disagree with what I was saying, but it was respectful. That's where we need to go at, man. This is why I'm preaching right here. This is where we need to go at. A lot of guys was like, "Yo, Rain, I disagree with you," and said what they said, which is cool. It was no disrespect. It was no disrespect. You know, anytime you say anything, especially when you say anything towards LeBron James, it always some disrespect will come behind it. And me personally, I wasn't disrespecting any of them guys. Cause let me just explain something to you, man. This is a young man league. Sports in general, a young man league, and some things just is this a young man where it comes to that. Like even the streets is that's the young man game. The older guys is like pushed to the side. They do their little 1-2s, whatever they're doing, but the young guys is really who doing whatever in the streets. So that's just the reality of it. You know what I mean? It's no disrespect. Like I said, I gave them guys their props. And when I say, cause I see some people like, oh, Chris Paul's still good. I'm never saying that. None of them, all them guys still good. Kevin Durant will come back next year, put up good numbers, great numbers. Kawhi gonna come put good. I'm not saying them guys is washed up. But what I'm saying is this not their league no more. They still is heavy contributors. And also what I say, I'm not saying when it's a group, even if you have one or two guys out that group that's still good, you locked in a group, so you guilty by association. So it's like with everybody. Like for instance, when the wave went Bron, D Wade, Melo, Chris Bosh, Stoudemire, when that wave came, when they era with the LeBron James era when they came in, and after a few years when they took over the league, when them guys took over the league, and even though I know Durant came a little later, but that's still like they era when they came in a league, the Rasheed Wallace, the Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncans, the Kobe Bryants, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen. It wasn't their league no more. Regardless if you say, okay, Kobe still was dominant, it doesn't matter. Kobe still in that group. And the Dirk Nowinskis, that's the point I'm making. You still in that group. You can't single out one person. They group y'all together. Steve Nash and them, that's they era. The Chris Webbers and them, they era, and the Durants, the Bronze and Mellows and Stoudemire's and the guys like that, Bosh and them, D Wade, they took over. Even though Kobe might have still been putting up great numbers, nobody said he's a bum. Nobody said Tim Duncan is a bum, but it's Bron in them time. That's all I'm saying, and that's just what it is. Just like for instance, like I said, even you, no matter however you put it, even like you say, okay, and out here in the streets, whatever, you may still got, like I said, a few guys doing whatever, but as a whole, the young guys, it's their time. That's all I'm saying. That's in anything. It's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with what I'm saying. When you saw that, you say, okay, boom, as the group, Kevin Durant and them, you can see it. Harden and them, it's over. It's over. Harden, Durant, and them, and even though you say, okay, Steph Curry playing good, but Steph Curry is still not the same Steph Curry. Them guys going at him. When they see next round, John Morant, I'm not saying he's not going to get there. They not good. Them guys still good. It's like when Dirk and them guys still was good when LeBron, but it was LeBron and them time. LeBron and them, and they took over as a whole. When I mean it's a group, Chris Paul, Dwight Howard, LeBron James, Dwight Howard, and them guys, it was their time. You logged in a group. You can't be like, all of them. No, they error. That's what I'm saying, error. You can't isolate one person because it is not a number thing. It's just the reality. But like I said, I definitely appreciate you guys because you guys are super duper respectful. Y'all said what y'all said, and that was that. That's all I asked for in return. Let's keep it respectful because I'm not here to be. Everybody know Durant is one of my best players. Ingram is one of my favorite players, but it had to come a time where I was captain. I ain't gonna say captain, but I was all the time Ingram over Tatum, arguing back and forth like when they both was like, in they like earlier stages. There came a time when I said, Tatum, it killed me to say it, but it's the reality. See, my thing is, it's important for me to keep it real at all costs. I'm not just gonna say stuff just to say it because I don't like a person. Then it kills my basketball credibility. See, my basketball credibility and my credentials means more than my hatred towards a player. I cannot do that. You know what I'm saying? So if I do say something of LeBron, it's how I feel what it is. It's not no hatred. If I say about Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, any of them guys, you know what I mean, Chris Paul, or even the new guys, Luka, whoever. When I say anything about them guys, I gotta keep it real and gotta say, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't have to double back what I'm saying, and I wouldn't have to double talk back. Oh, but you said this. No, that's just what it is. But do you guys, I really appreciate that. That's in life. Everybody has their own opinion and see things how they want to see it. Keep respectful. Nobody don't have to agree on, don't have to agree on everything. And, that's just what it's about right there. You know what I'm saying? And I want to give LA Sports Live a big shout out. He put up a couple good videos. Y'all guys need to go check it with the Lakers about Jeannie Buss sleeping. Ain't nothing really going on with the Laker land and his other video. Go check out Lakers Sports Live. He did some good videos. Go check it out. Hit the like and subscribe on his channel. And I'm gonna just respond on that what he was saying, which is true. The Lakers, I don't know what they're doing. If they shouldn't be sold on a one person, I think they should just open up the interviews this way. When you open up the interviews, this is always good because you get to hear a different perspective. You know what I mean? And now it makes your decision, whatever decision you come to, you comfortable. You could relax. You can't sit there and let a team and someone you got your eye on and let the team interview this guy because you never know what could happen. Because I remember when Al Horford with the Celtics, they said he was not going to leave. They wasn't letting him leave till he signed that contract. When he went to Boston, they said he wasn't when they pitched him his free agent pitch. He had other interviews scheduled. They didn't even let him leave. They said, no, you signed this contract right now. Not that they technically can force you, but you get it. They just show how much they really want this guy. You know what I mean? That's the point I'm trying to make. And you never know what type of thing with this Mark Jackson situation may turn out. You got to hear it out. And then what you looking for, coach, Mark Jackson bodies everything. He bodies everything. He got the full respect on every player. So at least you already know whoever you bring in, what players you might bring in, you already know they're going to respect them. That's a good thing to have instead of, you have to worry like, how this with Quinn Snyder, but what went wrong with this? What went wrong with that? You not knowing. You know with Mark Jackson, every player he going to have all they. So that's like he has a leg up. You cannot just let him go in the Queen King's interview without letting them contacting him and saying, I want to do an interview with you. Because sometimes people tell you, yeah, but they might not do that. And let me give y'all a real inside tip. This happens a lot. I don't know if I said it before, but let me give y'all a real inside tip what happens. Like Sam, for instance, he do with the Kings. And he have like a little handshake agreement, like, I'm going to sign with you, but out of respect, I'm just going to listen to what the Lakers and, the Hornets or whoever team, out of respect, because I told him I would do it. Because a lot of times, you have scheduled interviews. You have scheduled interviews, but sometimes the first one, they may offer you so much stuff, some power and personnel decisions. Coaches love that. That's and a lot of teams don't give that up to the coaches. Like, yo, you could be a partner. Like I said at the gym, be like, yo, we could be in a partnership in far as acquisitions. You know what I mean? Acquiring players. So what I'm saying is, he may have a handshake. I'm agree to him, but out of respect, I'm just gonna interview with them. See, that that's a thing could be dangerous. The money, they may throw a boat, and you just never know. And Mark Jackson type of guy, some people, when you talk to them, you get they likable. Like, some people you just can't sit down and like, damn, you come away with, and you're like, damn, I just like him. Some people you just cannot do that with. And I think he's that type player. So you really got to be careful about that. So I think it's very important. The Lakers at least have to at least schedule an interview with him. Be like, yo, listen, we gonna interview, not yo, we interested in you. Because interested don't mean you're not telling nobody nothing. So I'm gonna get off that real quick, but I'm gonna touch on this real quick, right? A lot of people asking me about how I feel about the Hassan, Campbell, and Wack 100 situation. I really stayed away from it. I changed my channel from Laker Talk with Kareem to the Kareem Report, guy, to touch on other topics. But I stayed away from this because I don't really like what I'm seeing. Me personally, I think it's going to end bad for both of them. I think it's going to end bad for both of them. And it's sad when we come to this internet stuff, things get personal, and sometimes out of bounds stuff, it get dangerous. And I wouldn't want to see nothing happen to near one of them guys. But it just don't look good for near one of them. Them guys definitely too many enemies. Hassan been building enemies for years. Wack enemies, and they both in big cities. The thing about it, they both in big cities. See, that's the thing about it. Wack in California, and he had to come out because he managed artists, established artists, not no underground artists, established artists. So he's reachable, and Hassan is in New York City. So, and he got to move around here and then come out. It's not like that. Like I said, they're in small towns, and these guys in major cities, man. And I don't want nothing to happen to them, but I think, me personally, I think it's gonna end bad for both of them guys. And me speaking to the people out there, them guys not worth it. Like, far as if somebody looking to do something to them, they not worth it. Hassan or Wack. Me personally, I don't think they really built like that. Like, far as, not saying they never done anything in they past or like that, but right now where they stand today, they not them guys. They a type person I wouldn't waste, sliding on them, doing something to them, because they not no threats. Wack not no threat. Hassan not no threat. Them guys, they just right now is entertainers, and they don't realize what they're doing. I think they both lost touch in reality about these streets, and these streets is not playing, and they playing a lot of games, and like I said, they not worth it. They not pose no threat to nobody. They just going there's an internet talking trash, and you could just see it. Like, I could see right through it. If me personally, I wouldn't even pay that no mind. I mean, they not what it is, man. They not worth really strapping up and risking your life, going to jail for the rest of your life for. They not them. So I know this is a small channel, and if anyone who have any plans or want to do something, or have any real problems that don't like them or disdain for them, it's not worth it, bro. It's not. Them guys ain't hurting nothing. They one of them dudes is hurting nothing. They ain't really on shit, if you really ask me. You know what I mean? They very entertaining. Wack on this Clubhouse, he's entertaining. They doing it in a way I wouldn't do it. They very disrespectful, but it's not worth it. Just let that stuff roll off your shoulders. Hopefully this thing blow by, and let them guys continue doing what they doing, man, because it's not cool, but I don't want to see nothing happen to near one of them guys, man. But it just don't look good right now. It's like every time I turn my computer or my phone, it just feel like something. Man, I be with them, just feel weird, like, you know what I mean? So, people, please, man, that just learn to leave shit alone. Like I said, they ain't hurting nothing. You know what I mean? They're just talking right now. So let's just leave that alone, man. I hope them guys could just let this die down and try to, you know what I mean, do some type of damage control, leave that alone, and just, you know what I mean, it just don't look good right this minute. That's why I don't really speak on that, and I ain't really do no videos on that. I just wish the best for them guys, man, and cause it's dangerous, man. And like I said, they both in big cities, and they both, you know what I mean, people can easily see them. It's not like they in a tiny small town and they just go to the store and see nobody. So like, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, leave a comment. Like I said, I appreciate you guys for being adults and voice your opinion respectfully. That's all it is, man. Peace.